Welcome to CS1. Here's a short video giving you some tips on how to ace CS1. First, come to class every day on time with a positive attitude, ready to learn. You should read your textbook material before you come to class. If you don't have time to read the whole chapter, at least skim through it so that you have an idea of what we are going to be covering in the lecture that day. You should jot down any questions, remarks that you have about the material and share them either at Piazza or ask them in class. I will be handing out notes if you're interested in having a copy of the textbook notes, but you should be taking your own notes as well. Actively participate in class, lectures, and labs. I assume that you learned 85% of the material in Structured Programming, CSC 121. This course builds on that course. So if you're a little rusty with that course, you want to be sure that you spend a lot of extra time the first couple weeks mastering those fundamental sets of skills of making decisions and looping and passing parameters and writing methods, which in C++ you called functions. You will only learn how to program by practicing it. So you will need to schedule 12 to 20 hours per week outside of the class meetings on this course. Expect to spend probably around 3 hours for each hour we have in class. And since we meet 6 hours a week, that means, on average, you can expect to be spending 18 to 20 hours outside of class on the material that we cover in class in order to really master it. You should spend a lot of time at the computer. And don't be too concerned if you're rusty at first and make a lot of errors. That's a good thing. We learn from our mistakes. It really is a good idea to try things out on the computer. Actively read and study, take notes, and work right by your computer. And so when questions come up, try what-ifs with your sample programs from the textbook. This course is a complete package deal. The course has been carefully constructed to guide you toward mastering all the material presented. It includes laboratory exercises that are guided for you to discover new things and a deeper understanding of object-oriented programming with Java. Programming projects which are larger in nature. They encompass several weeks' worth of material and expect you to synthesize that material to solve larger programming problems. The reading assignments are so important. You need to become independent learners. And the best way to do that is to sharpen your reading comprehension skills. The textbook is written in an easy-to-read fashion and provides a lot of self-review exercises and problems. Each week I'll give you a study guide that tells you which one of those self-review exercises and problems you should focus on and be sure that you understand. I've also incorporated my programming lab this semester. That way you can go online and practice some of your Java programming skills through the My Programming Lab environment. We also will have 2 quizzes and a final exam, and there's very little redundancy in the material that I present. You have to practice and review a lot on your own by following the study guides. We just don't have time to do 3 and 4 programming problems on one topic. So if you need a lot of practice that way, you need to do that on your own. And finally, you need to trust me. I have over 10 years of industry experience, a bachelor's degree in computer science from Rutgers University, a master's degree in computer science from Villanova University. And I've also served on the Association for Computing Machinery's Curriculum Committee for 2-year colleges. That made us responsible for setting guidelines for 2-year colleges' computing programs. I know what you need to know. And I know what you need to be able to do in order to be successful as you move on in your academic and professional career. Finally, your success is my goal. So you focus on learning as much as you can this semester, and I'll be sure to respect your work and give you lots of feedback. If you follow the course plan completely, you will be a competent Java object-oriented programmer in just 15 weeks. Happy coding!